This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. Let's get right into the news. Well, DaddyO made an appearance, of course, at Young Dolph's funeral. This is the guy that he started with. This is the guy who pretty much funded, I'm pretty sure, everything in the beginning. And they were business partners. He has the biggest pre-chain I've ever seen in my life. I saw him in that documentary. Seems like a real solid dude that believed in Dolph. And, man, they made it shake. Young Dolph was buried in a gold casket. I saw some people post pictures. I hate it when people post pictures of the open casket that's meant to be private. I hated when they did that to Shorty Low. It actually made me cry, I'm gonna be honest with you, because you don't want to see some. I mean, that's more personal for the people that go to the funeral. And I don't want to see that on the internet. That's not how I want to remember certain people. Personally, and I think it's disrespectful to the family to post it. Juicy J says, rest in paradise, Young Dolph, M-Town legend. We also got 50 Cent also put up his own condolences. He had this for some reason he had a Dolph video in the vault. I didn't even see. I don't know if it's on his channel. I don't know what's going on. There's like a minute of it on his Instagram. 5 years ago, I guess they did a video and never released it. I don't know. We'll see. Anyways, rest in peace to Young Dolph, and my condolences go to his wife and kids, mother, grandmother. This is like, the way he was taken is just disgusting, Drake was forced to change his number by Selena Powell. She's always going after somebody. This is how she gets her cloud game up. I don't know, there's always going to be a Selena Powell. There's always going to be, that's her hustle, man. And if you mess with somebody like that, you know what you're getting into, and I don't feel bad for you. Because you obviously like her, you like her style, and that's what you want. You can't hate on it, right? She showed you who she was, and you got to accept people for who they are. I'm not saying she's bad. I'm not saying she's good. She's just, that's her character. She lets you know. It's not a secret, right? This is so... another very sad story. So legendary music producer. I don't know if you saw The Godfather on Netflix, but Clarence Avant. Okay, his wife was shot and killed in a home invasion. That's that time of year, man. And I'll tell you, man, don't just go with the locks at Home Depot. There's these special locks to put on your doors that don't have ridges on the keys. Impossible to pick. Make sure you get alarm systems. Make sure you have a dog. Make sure you're protected, man, because people are... I assume this guy lived in a gated community or some sort because he's so high profile and so important. And very sad. 2:30 a.m., Avant's home in Truesdale Estates. See, obviously it was gated. Suspects broke into the home, fired shots that fatally wounded Jacqueline. Why would they go in and fire? Like, what is that? That's insane, dude. That's to disturb where somebody lives is disgusting, man. Now, Crunchy Black has talked about this in the past. It's Juicy J and DJ Paul, two great people. I've worked with them both. I know you guys hate it when I tell you that, but Juicy J is very cool, and so is DJ Paul. These are very humble guys that are super cool, man. Some of the coolest people I've ever met in the industry, and some of the most talented people I've met. And, Juicy J reflects on, they have the verses coming up in a couple days, and he reflects on, their breakup. They did break up. It was like a loose breakup, I think, in 07, 08, and then Juicy J kind of popped off, and they kind of had a split. He blames it on drugs, and I probably was, because I've seen people under the influence. I'm not really into anything, but I drink a little bit sometimes, not much. But I've seen people under drug influence, and it does change your mind. Yeah, it affects your decision making. And I think, things were said that probably made them split for a while. I'm glad they're back together, though. I mean, these guys are super powerful together. Juicy J and DJ Paul especially are very powerful together. Lastly, we have Brittany Renner. She's talking about like moving back home. She's not. I find it hard to believe that she's broke or anything. She says she's 29 years old with a baby, living back with your parent because you were kicked out of a house you left willingly because I go where I'm celebrated, not tolerated. So I guess a guy or something put her in a home and she left. And I guess she didn't have her own car either. The guy, she says, she stresses here, which I stress to any woman or man, always have your own stuff. Make sure stuff's in your name. Don't rely on anybody else. Any girl I'm ever with, I talk to them about, like, you got to just always have your own. Don't, because, like, that's important as a human being, okay? You don't want somebody that dangles the carrot in front of you, like, hey, you do this and I'll give you this much money. That's not a healthy relationship, man. That's not healthy. People like to control people, and people aren't meant to be controlled, That's what I've learned over my time in relationships. I always want people to be free, and if you want to leave me, leave me. I mean, it's cool. There's only one me, and there's only one you, and I treasure people for who they are, but if you don't treasure me for who I am, then so what? But anyways, guys, this is Jordan Tower with JT News. I appreciate you guys so much. Smash that like button. I appreciate you. And I hope you guys are having a great day. I'm going to come with some better news. The news has been so weird since Thanksgiving, but we'll get it together, man. I'm gonna really probably go in overdrive the next couple days and get back to where we don't go without 3 hours without something. Okay, I'm gonna dig in the crates. All right. Appreciate you guys. Peace.